If you're like me and you've ever wondered if people who walk on their toes really have big calves because they walk on their toes, then you're not alone. So that's why I've decided to go on this journey to know how I can build bigger and stronger calves by walking on my toes if possible. And then I'll do this for a week and then we'll see the results. Yes, I walked on my toes for 7 days in order to see if you actually can grow your calves from walking on your toes. Because I usually see a lot of people that have big calves. It's always an argument. They say like, oh, my calves are big because of genetics or whatever. And I decided to go and do the experiment. The results were really, really amazing. So first of all, we'll start by measuring.
For the left, we have 15 inches. And for the right, we have 15.4 inches. Baby.
So for day one, it was more about me getting used to walking on my toes. It was 50-50. Sometimes I actually tend to forget. Whether I was cleaning the house, whether I was going to the gym, whether I was boxing, whether I was at work, it didn't matter. I tried as much as possible to walk on my calves. It felt uncomfortable, especially walking around and, you know, looking a bit weird. But who cares anyways? Bro, I started to feel the burn around day 2. Yeah, alright guys, day 2 of walking on my toes. My legs hurting like crazy, bro. Keep going. Yeah. Still walking on my toes, guys. Still walking on my toes. And then another thing I think that really helps me was at work. Usually do like some patrols, walking around. I think I usually cover like 5,000 to 10,000 steps. I think average of like 5,000 steps. So whenever I did the patrols, I was able to like remember to walk on my toes while I was doing that. So that was, the volume was really nice. Yeah, another day of walking on my toes. To be honest, I didn't go yesterday because I was so tired after the night shift. But we're heading out to the gym right now. The thing is, whenever I go to the gym, I always like to walk my calves. But for today, I said no. Alright guys, we're here at the gym, Pure Gym, and normally I usually do calf raises because today is my leg day. But for you guys, I'm gonna just walk on my toes so that I can, you know, have an accurate measurement of the experiment, obviously. See you guys in the next one. I always like to walk on the treadmill, do things like running and jogging, which I think also helps your calves if you think about it. So that's why I started with. And I also did some other things as well. Alright guys, it was a really good session. But there's something I noticed when I was stretching my calves, although I didn't walk my calves today because obviously I want to see the kind of progress I can make. But I noticed like the flexibility of my ankles weren't as good as it was. It felt really tight, to be honest. Yeah. So I guess working on your toes for a long time actually reduces your flexibility. So let's just see. We still have like three or 4 days to go. I started feeling a bit on like I think day 3. My calves started becoming, my ankle joints started becoming a bit tense actually. So I think Lucas was right. It begins to get tense on day 3. When I was stretching my calves as well after the workout, I felt it very stiff, and I've never felt that feeling before. I don't know why. But I went boxing, I think on day 4. Went boxing. And boxing is very good when it comes to, you know, overall fitness, and then especially building your calves, because you're literally on your toes. That's what boxing is. Being on your toes, being on your toes all the time, jumping around. So I think that really helps as well. On day either 5 or 6, yeah, I started really feeling the bone. I think at some point, to be honest, I started getting used to it. It was like a part of me. Yeah, it was a part of me. Now I didn't have to think about it. It was just like subconscious. Although it was quite annoying having to always walk in your calves. But yeah, even while I was at home, I think on day 6, I was at home throughout, watching some videos, dancing around, praising God. And then on day 7, that's when like I felt like this has become a part of me. Like I could literally just, before I had to think about it, but at this point, it was really part of me. Alright guys, we're at the gym again, Pure Gym, and today's the last day of working on my toes. So I did this one for you guys. Every single exercise I did was on my toes. Every single exercise, whether I was pulling up, benching, everything was on my toes. And mind you, I didn't do calves throughout. Normally I do calves like twice a week, but I didn't do calves. Alright guys, we've come to the end of this video, and let me measure up. $15.4. And here we have about 15.7, 15.4, 15.7, from 15 to an extra 0.4 inches. So I guess it actually helped a bit, but it was a lot strenuous and I had to keep focusing on working. And then I think one challenge is, to be honest, 50% of the time I actually forgot and I had to put my mind back to it. So, and then aside from that, it's a bit weird walking on your toes. So basically, my calf increased by 0.4 inches from 15 to 15.4 on the left, and by 0.3 on the right, from 15.4 to 15.7. So definitely, walking on your toes definitely helps you have bigger calves. So anyone telling you that it doesn't, that person is probably just ignorant, because this experiment has really shown that walking on your toes helps you build your calf. This was done with just 1 week. Just imagine a lifetime of walking on your toes, how big your calves can get, like really big. One challenge is obviously having to walk on your toes is a bit uncomfortable, especially if you're not used to it, and it can also lead to some unnecessary injuries. I think over time you might have injuries. Yeah, because I started to feel some a bit of wear and tear in my ankles. So guys, I guess Focus Locals was right. You actually can build your calves by walking on your toes. Alright guys, that's it for today. And I would advise, if you really want to grow your calves, I think the best thing is to train it 2 to 3 times a week at the gym using like calf machines, rather than walking on your toes, to avoid any form of injuries. And it's quite difficult and weird just walking around on your toes, you know. But yeah, if you like the video, please share, comment, subscribe. If you want more videos like this, let me know in the comment section below what you guys would like to see next, any kind of challenge. And yeah, see you on the next one. God bless you.